Hello, my winged lunatics, and welcome to Salt and Sanctuary. This is one of my favorite games, I would say. It's incredibly fun, and it's not too long of a game. It's a couple hours, but yeah. Anyways, we're just gonna get right into it. I'll talk more about it as we play. I was doing test run. Otherwise, let's do this. Because why not? Anyways, am I illegal? Just gonna write Doc. Okay. But yeah. I always play as the cleric because, I don't know, I just love the cleric. It's such a good character. It's got all the cleric spells, and whenever I end up playing with one of my friends or family members, because I used to play this a lot with like my dad. So whenever I would play with them, I would always play as the cleric because then I could get the healing ability, and I would always be the person who would have to be the healer, which I was perfectly fine with. I enjoyed being the healer. And even to this day, when I play with my friends with other games, I'm the healer, so I just, I max out healing stuff, make sure I don't die immediately, all that fun stuff. Anyways, I like a good old bearded man. Well, technically I'm a demon, but hey, it's what it is. What's the difference? Oh, I was about to skip it. This world has known war for centuries, but peace is finally preciously near. We deliver the princess to the kingdom across the sea, where a marriage alliance would save us all. Failing this message would surely plunge us into darker days. We drop that. Now I'm a quick roller. Hold on, we're gonna turn down the audio quickly. Bring it both to 50. Okay. Let's play. You there, stranger. We've been boarded in the night. They'll want to kidnap our lady. Ransom her. There we go. But yeah, he dies immediately. I'm pretty sure that's the princess up there, but I could be wrong about that. Okay. Yoink. Yoink. Ah. Oops. There we go. Just drink some of that. Make my holes feel better. Because, you get stabbed in the... stabbed in the chest. You just drink a little vial of red stuff. I have no idea. It's called red shard, so I think I might be drinking glass. Like, nice stained glass. That seems nice, right? Anyways, this is the first boss. You're not technically supposed to really beat this guy. Although, I can beat him. It's just going to take a while. So, if you go down to the description, I'm going to leave a timestamp down there so you can skip this boss fight, because, oh my god, does it take forever. And it's really boring. It's just moving around like this for 5 minutes trying to get behind him. There's no, like... No, crap. There's no, like, second phase or anything with this boss. It's just running around in circles, trying to get behind him, making sure you don't get greedy with your attacks. It's just... It takes a while. It's very doable by anyone's standards of gaming, but, it's just a time-consuming one. So if you're patient enough, you can easily beat this guy. It's just, you gotta have patience, Rose. You will not be able to fight this guy. Because like 1, maybe 2 hits each time. Because you need to have enough stamina left to be able to roll past his attack. And another reason why I play as a cleric is because fighting this guy is a lot easier because you get blessed pages, which, you know, do more damage to this guy. Also, the cleric starts out with very little clothing, which means you don't have to take off nearly as much to lower your equipment rate. I think that's what it would be considered. But you don't have to drop as much to lower that to be able to roll quicker, because you want to have, I think it's under 11 or under 10 that you want to have to be able to roll fast enough to do this guy efficiently. Oop. But yeah, this is just, it's a long fight, but it's really cool. Like, if you look in the background, you can see the ocean waves. This guy's like kind of Cthulhu looking, but otherwise you're naturally supposed to like lose to this, and it'll say like, oh, you failed the mission. You get the same dialogue whether you beat this boss or not, so it's not like a huge difference. The only difference is you start off the game with more salt then, because you get salt from killing him, and then you also get a shimmering pearl, which a shimmering pearl is an item that you use to transmute weapons, but it's like you use it only to transmute boss weapons, like very specifically end game boss weapons that are really good. So it's not like, oh, this is your average weapon that you're making. It's, you only get, I think, like 1 or 2 shimmering pearls naturally in the game, and that's if you're looking for them. Otherwise, this one gives you another one, and you may or may not get a drowned tome from fighting this guy. I don't really remember, but you might not. I don't remember. Otherwise, this is just a nice little boss fight if you want to beat it to, you know, get the extra salt, get the extra levels right away. Now, if you don't think you need the levels, or you just don't want to do it, you don't have to. But you do get a trophy for beating this guy, which is, you know, some people out there who would like to do trophy hunting will do this. Personally, I have platinum this game, so I know a lot about it. I've done basically everything there is to do in this game. But, you know, there's definitely people out there who've done everything, like every nook and cranny, every boss, speed run the game, beat the game in like, I don't know, 5 minutes. People have done that. They to speed run this game and like really quickly, what they do is they take return bells, which I'll show you what they are later, but return bells allow you to return back to your previous sanctuary, and if you don't have a sanctuary and you use the return bell, you just return to the last like safe spot that you were, or the last just ground you were standing on. And so these people, like, they use the return bell just before they land on the ground after like jumping off of a really high spot, and then they're on the ground again. So they just kind of skip over having to go down areas. You know, it's cool, but I'm not the type of person to speedrun. I think it takes away from the game, but, you know, everyone has their own opinion about speedrunning. I will say, like, if you're a speedrunner, that is really cool. That's a really cool thing to be able to do. I just don't want to. I feel like it takes away from the game.
Failing this mission would surely plunge us into darker days. I awoke to the sound of waves rushing on the rock, and I knew I was alive. I must find the princess! Princess!
But yeah, see, I start out with 8,000 salt. I get a drowned tome, a black pearl, and a shimmering pearl. And that's only if you beat him. I love this game. Hello, old man.
Well, hello there. You're just a fleshy bit of flotsam washed ashore with the rest of us, You want shelter? You want sanctuary? But what is sanctuary without faith, There's an empty sanctuary up the beach. You can claim it for your creed. Tell me, do you keep the new gods?
I do, but I want to show you guys the rest of the dialogue.
You don't keep the new gods? Rare. So you're a pilgrim of Devara. Your sort has been dying out for centuries, I'm afraid.
Nah.
No? Do you hold gods at all? You're either brave or foolish, or from the north. You don't look particularly brave, but you don't seem foolish either. Are you a mountainsmith? No. What is your creed then, boy? I am the first one. Most men follow the three deities, the king, the knight, and the judge. The king lends wisdom to men who lead, the knight protects warriors in combat, and the judge guides those who maintain order. Are you a follower of the three, then? Yes, sirree. You're a follower of the three, as I suspected. Ha! Here's the candelabra of the three icon of your creed. Thank you. You survived a shipwreck, didn't you? This island is full of shipwrecked sailors like you. I stand here on the beach. I see men drown. I see men survive. But I never see rescue. Perhaps this island is cursed. But when you already think of that... But weren't you already thinking that? But have I seen a princess? Perhaps. Perhaps we stroke my beard. Why is a princess so important, living or dead? We're all the same flesh. Maybe I'm your princess. Adorned in the skin of a decrepit old man. Ha ha! Well, go find your princess. You know what they say. A quest goes a long way to keeping the madness at bay. Sanctuary is simple, but salvation is not. I love that old guy. He comes in very handy later on. He's a very important character. You don't learn too much about him, but he teaches you a lot about the game. Like the lore and stuff. He teaches you a lot about. Our first sanctuary. Ta-da! So, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Assuming I do this the way I want to do this, I'm gonna be... Yeah, that is 10 levels immediately. Or is it 13 or 10 levels? Yeah, no, it's 10 extra levels immediately for beating the boss. But I'm gonna be honest. If I do this the way I want to do it, which is getting very specific stuff, then I'm gonna be coming back to the sanctuary and destroying it later on. But we don't need to worry about that yet. It's not important yet. That's late. That's later. Like way later. Get that started. Otherwise, I'm going to start moving into my what is this called? My faith. Or my... I mean, not really faith. It's the cleric, so it's prayers. But it's very nice. It's very helpful to have. I don't really need those yet. Right now, I mainly just need to get started with armor and things of that sort. Let's go with the healing pouch. Okay. So let us not waste any more time and let us get on with this mess. This mess that I call Salt and Sanctuary. But don't roll off the edge. So yeah, if you haven't already figured out by what I've been talking about, the currency of leveling up in this game is salt. I know it's a little strange, but for these people, we are born of salt, and we will die of salt. Although, there is actually one lady in this game who is not saltborn. And when you talk to her, the one who's not saltborn, she actually like cleanses you of your sins if you have any sins in game. And like a sin in this game would be considered not being devoted to your
sanctuary. So like if you go behind your sanctuary's back and like join another one, it would be considered a sin to your sanctuary. And they won't let you like buy anything from that sanctuary anymore. So if you come back after, I don't know, I guess resolving yourself in a way of like paying a crap ton of money or salt, I guess, to you know, forgive your sins, they let you buy stuff again. Because apparently they can look at you and be like, ah, you're a cleansed one. I can see that you've cleansed yourself. Yes, yes. Have you bathed in the salt yet? Wink. Oh, so the big guys that I just killed, if you attack them enough without doing any like special attacks, they'll kneel on the ground and you can crush their skulls. It's very gruesome, but it's very cool. And it's very helpful too. Goodbye, dog. I don't really want to fight you, so. Oh no, bats. God, these are the most annoying and also the easiest things to fight in this game. Because they die in like 1 or 2 hits. But they're just so ungodly annoying. Oh crap. But like they're just the most annoying thing on the planet. It's cause you'll be climbing a ladder and they'll be like swarming you and attacking you and just it's really annoying. See, he kneels on the ground and can curb stomp his head because we do stuff. We do some cool stuff like this. Also, I'm going to be beating the first boss. Is not up this way, but it's... Ow. I'll show you in just 1 second. If you look right there where the candelabra is, climbing up that ladder takes you to the first boss, which the first boss's name is the Sodden or Sodden Knight. I think it's the Sodden Knight. Some other people think it's Sodden. You'd have to ask the actual developer of the game, because I don't know. So I couldn't really, you know, tell you what it is. I might look it up later. At some point I'll just look up the, not definition, the, pronunciation of how to say it. Sodden, Sodden, So Dane. He might be Danish. So Danish Knight. He's so Danish that he decided to put in his name. It is the very Danish Knight. So Danish the Knight. My friends will fight this boss and they'll take forever to do it because they don't understand his attack pattern that well. But I don't think it's that hard. All you have to really do is make sure you jump over his electricity when he zaps the ground. Because like if you just... Oops. But yeah, no, if you just jump over his electricity, you'll be fine. You just have to make sure you always leave enough stamina to dodge. Because in a minute, I think right now actually, yeah, he zaps and then he does a jump attack. He's not doing it just... Oh crap, I messed that up. That's my fault. I did it bad. But at some point, I don't know if he's gonna do it actually. Oh, yep. That. He'll do like that attack, and if you're the unlucky few, you'll get chain locked into it and you'll be forced to continue, or no, you won't be forced. What was I trying to say? You'll be stun locked. There you go. You'll be stun locked and he'll kill you. And it sucks, but it happens. Now, if you're smart and you dodge out of the way, you won't get stun locked and you'll be perfectly fine. But a lot of people don't know, like, A lot of people don't know that he's gonna do that because he doesn't do it towards like the end, until the end of his attack phase, but when he does it, as long as you know that he's gonna do it, you'll be fine. Hey, now we get to leave. Hello, Said Knight. Greetings, traveler. Do you have a quest? Yes, I do. Rescuing a princess? I haven't seen any princesses, but don't lose hope, friend. Anyway, it's good to have a quest. Would you like to know what my quest is? Yeah. Excellent. My quest is to invade that castle to the east, defeat its guardians, and slay the dragon. Castles must be invaded, and dragons must be slayed, mustn't they? Yeah. Getting into the castle is a different story. There's a bridge to it, but it's missing bits. There's another way in, but it's not easy. I saw a passage beneath the fortress. You just emerged from it. Perhaps it leads through the village of sorts. Jesus. It leads through to a village of sorts. Yeah, the Smiling Village. There was a shortcut that connected the beach to the village, but it's been buried. Or barred. I can't speak. Perhaps you can unlock it. I'll try. I've heard something about a Jester. The Jester knows a way to get to places no one can. It's easy to claim something until you can't actually back your claims up. You're just a rummager. Yep. Alright, he is a very fun character. I like him. But he's one of the side characters to where if you talk to him throughout the whole game, when his final time comes up, he'll give you something. I forgot what he gives you exactly, but I know it's nice. I just don't remember exactly what he gives you. But he's a very great guy. I like him. He's a nice character. Oh yeah, there's also like secret passages and stuff. Oh my god, I almost fell. And then I'm not even going to try to fight this guy because I don't think I can. I just want to grab this, which is a Stained Page and Stone Mage. Stained Page is if you've played any like Dark Souls game or just Souls game in general, which this is actually a Souls game. It's just not made by the same people. And it's 2D. But if you've ever played like a Souls game, you know that like usually Stained, like pages of sorts, you coat your weapon in a type of damage that either makes your weapon stronger, whatever. Like it adds some stats effect. And Stained Pages add arcane damage, just like how the Blessed Page adds holy. The Blessed Page adds holy damage. Stained is arcane. And also, Stained Page will also allow you to defile sanctuaries, which will come in handy later, but I don't need to do for quite some time. I want to get Berserker. So I'm going to move up there as well. So I want to get like the heavy fighter, which is great hammers and great axes, and then I want to make sure I get heavy armor as well. Like, look at this dude. He's using, I'm pretty sure that's the northern cut sword, which is a scissor blade. It's a scissor blade that also has electric damage. It's a really, really cool weapon, and I like it a lot, but I stopped using it a while ago because I found other weapons that I think are cooler or more interesting. But yeah. Oh god, this is just such a fun game. I know so much about it. I can play it for hours. Come here. Oh god. I want the dog to die, so he's gonna trip this trap and he's gonna get knocked down, and then I'm gonna kill him. Nice. Boom. That just saved me so much fighting. Because those guys are... I forgot exactly what they're called, but they're big knights. who, they hurt a lot. And they also take a lot of hits to kill. And when I say a lot, I mean like a lot, especially when I'm using this tiny, pitiful dagger. Now you may be thinking, oh, but that dagger has killed a boss? 2 bosses already. Or a boss at least. It's killed bosses, it's killed all these enemies. Yes it has, but that does not make it good. Just because I'm good at dodging does not mean that this is a good weapon. Also, you have to be quick on these or else the platforms will break and you will fall to your death. Oh yeah, I got the ring. That's right. I want to put these rings on. I could fight these guys. Why not? These are saltless, which, if I had to guess, it's because they were salt-born like me, but then lost their salts at some point in time. But they're really hard. I was able to stun lock them the whole time and prevent them from doing anything. But if you noticed, one of them actually like held up a vial and was about to throw it at me. You can get those vials. I won't be getting them for a while, but what the vial does is it makes you it makes you weak to every single type of attack, especially arcane. And it hurts a lot because it also has splash, so it hits you multiple times in a row. And it hurts so bad. And then they can grab you and attack you.
Curiosity. What creature persists in the face of such suffocating despair? The others have begun to kneel. Will it join them?
Nah, screw you. I kneel to no man.
Such a brave, foolish curiosity. It will struggle then, and it will bleed, and it will fall. And one day, when it finds itself beaten and broken, gasping for air, choking on its own blood and tears, that will be the day that it kneels, and I will consume it.
Thanks, bud. When'd you get so reassuring, my friend? Like, God, just everyone needs a friend like that. Someone who really brings you up in life. Always there for you. Very nice guy, you know. What a great guy. But anyways, he's actually really important. In the game, he's very important. I'm not going to spoil it, because I'm assuming anyways that some of you have actually never played this game and are watching this because you want to know what the game's like. So I'm not going to spoil it, but he's very important. I'll just say that. That's all that needs to be said now. I'll wait for Cleric too before I do anything. Let's get a guide in here. That should be it. That's all I really need. Blacksmith armor. Ooh. Aha. I almost forgot. I need to get the best sword in the game. And yeah, you might be wondering, how can it be the best sword in the game if it's one of the first swords you can get? Well, I'll tell you, my friend. It is the best sword in the game because it turns into basically every other sword in the game. And I'm not joking. This sword is like the catalyst to make almost every other boss sword in the game. And oh my god, it's amazing. Even if you don't like transform it into any other boss sword, it's still an amazing sword. Because for one, it kills him in 2 hits. 2, it's freaking huge. 3, it's got pretty decent speed. And like just the range of the weapon is what really takes the cake with all this. I am gonna fight this knight, actually, because I wanna... Oh. It's also got a thrust attack, which is pretty neat. Oh. Oh god. This is gonna be fun. Come on, just kneel. Thank you, buddy. Thanks for kneeling for me. Kneeling for your father, your obediator. That's... Is that a word? Obediator? I don't know why I said that. I was trying to say, like, be obedient, or I'm your master or something, not obediator. That sounds really bad. Like, ugh. I feel dirty now after saying that. I'm gonna have to take a shower later. I feel dirty. Very gross. So many traps everywhere, see? So many traps. It is afraid of the light. Oh, really? Like, Blessed Page's light? I wonder. Yeah, the Queen of Smiles. She is really cool looking, and also, if you can see, she's missing her bottom jaw. Which is kind of funny how she's called the Queen of Smiles even though she's missing her jaw. So I don't really know, if you can smile without a jaw? I'm pretty sure you can't. But, you know, she manages. The main fear of this boss, I would say, is getting stun locked. Because she has only a few attacks, but a few, like, really damaging attacks, and, like, that where she'll spam it a few times. It's just really annoying. But I'm able to beat her up. Ooh, gotta roll. Gotta blast. If any of you out there have seen Jimmy Neutron, you'll understand that. And if you haven't, go watch it. It's a great show. It's a kid's show, but, like, kids shows are good too. I don't see why everyone thinks you can't watch kids shows if you're, like, older. Because I'm not that old. I'm still a teenager. I should be able to watch kids shows. Cartoons are great. I don't see what all the fuss is about. And dead. And that is the Queen of Smiles vanquished. Her bottom jaw finally reappeared the second she died to show us a lovely grin of blood and guts. Beautiful, really. It's a piece of art. Anyways, now we get the chef's clothing and the iron pot. The iron pot is the worst weapon in the game. And the developers of this game know that. And so they literally made a game mode called Iron Pot Mode, where you are only allowed to use an iron pot as a weapon. It is incredibly difficult. I have never done that because I actually have a life and things I'd like to do. And I'm not that skilled. I can't do that. Now there are people out there who have done it and can do it, and honestly, a lot of respect goes towards those people. That's very impressive. It's a really cool thing to be able to do. We're not gonna be able to talk to him until we get the bag of earth. And when we do get the bag of earth from him, we are going to talk to him, and if you say the right things to him, you can get you can get 3 things from talking to him. You can either get a shield, an axe, or an armor set. I personally like the armor set the most, because I never really use shields, and I don't like hand axes. I like great axes, those are cool, but hand axes are not my thing. Anyways, we're gonna go down here just because I want to show you this. Yeah, I forgot how long this ladder is. Oh, wait, it's not that long. There's this lady in here. This is the lady who's actually not bored of salt. Well met, Saltborn. I'm not like you, bone of salt. I am born of that life that flickers the flame. I am summoned by the song of souls, spelled in candlelight, written by the drowned saltborn. Your world is cold and stifling. My light is fleeting here. To be saltborn is to be a dying fragment of eternity. To be born of light is to be truly living, yet so ephemeral. Yeah, you can buy her armor set, which is very good light armor set. Otherwise, you can forgive your sins and cleanse yourself. This is mainly for way later on in the game when you decide to join the or if you decide to join the betrayers. Because to join the betrayers, you have to die while trying to destroy another sanctuary, and then you have to actually destroy sanctuaries to be able to level up in that place. Otherwise, to join them, you kind of have to be a really bad person. You gotta kill a lot of people. And when you're destroying sanctuaries, you could imagine that the people in those sanctuaries aren't too happy about that. And so they retaliate, they fight back. And next time you come back, they're not like, oh, hey, friend. No, they're like, I'm gonna kill you. You have 3 seconds, leave. And the game literally gives you 3 seconds to leave the area or else they're gonna start attacking. And you'd be locked in to fight. So yeah, very fun, very fun. Let's get that. And, yeah, let's keep moving up this way. This is important. I need to get heavy armor 2 so then I can actually get heavy armor 3. But until then, we need to keep moving. And the direction in which we are moving now is to the forest, my friends, to the forest! And not the video game, the forest. This forest. Let's go kill all these guys first. A lot of them in here. Bonk. Bonk. Ow! He can drop down. The pain I feel is true. It is real. It embodies him. Yes. And dead. Oh yeah, they're Kraken. They're Kraken. They're Kraken Knights. I don't know if there's a very specific way of pronouncing it, but that's what they are. And you can get Kraken armor if you kill enough of them, but that's also like if you kill a lot of them, because the drop rate is not very high, and with a very low drop rate and also having to collect like what? 4 different pieces of armor, it gets a little difficult. Also, Pumpkinhead is best. If you do not sport the Pumpkinhead, you are not a true player in this game. Only the true players sport the Pumpkinhead, because Pumpkinhead is Godhead. I don't know why. I always put on the Pumpkinhead, no matter what. Whether it's good or bad, I always wear it. Because I like it. It looks cool. And also, if you can really look in there, you can see that my beard's sticking out the pumpkin. Kind of funny. But anyways, there's a little secret up here. I forgot what's up here, but it's a secret nonetheless. Bundle of salt and a stone mage. All very useful items. Come on, climb back up. You're a centimeter away. Hey-ya! Oh crap, I almost missed that jump. Oh, and if you see the translucent blob here, yeah, they're annoying. They drop down, and if they land on your head, they do exactly what you think they would do. They kind of just start consuming you. And depending on your willpower, depends on how long they're going to be consuming you for. And how much damage you're about to take. And it's really painful. And it also poisons you, if that wasn't enough. Yeah, so it poisons you and everything. It's great. Oop. Drop down here. There we go. But yeah, it's really painful. Hurts a lot. And another thing I love about these bigger weapons that kind of have longer range, you can just cheese it because you can just hit through the ground. Oh, he slightly tapped me. Oh, the whip. Okay, I'm not going to use the whip, but I just want to show you because I think it's funny. It's weirdly really good. Like, it's not like, oh, this is best weapon in game, use because it's meta. No. But, it's not bad. It's really, really good at stunning people. And it has pretty decent damage for the amount of attacks you can do with a full stamina bar. Also, you have to be really careful about this guy. Because if you're not careful, he's gonna ram you off the edge. Oh my god, that scared me. Yeah, he'll ram you off the edge and you'll be killed. And if he doesn't ram you off the edge, and you actually get past him, you go down here, there's a good chance he's just never gonna let you up. And I'll show you why in a second. But like, because you have to climb that ladder. And if he sees you before you're able to climb the ladder, then he hurts you. He does not let you come up. At all. And it sucks. It's poopy. But he does it. And he knows what he's doing. You know, he knows exactly what he's doing. He knows he's being a prick. But he does it anyways. Because he feels like it. Anyway, this is the guy that transmutes weapons. Like, he changes weapons into other things. It's like already I can make the Shrouded Blade and the Black Widow, which both of these are boss weapons, in which we just saw. It's the Sodden Knights, or Sodden Knights, or whatever. Yeah, but if he sees you while you're coming up, he'll mess you up. So that's why you gotta mess him up first, before he can mess you up. Rules of thumb. Okay, now here comes... I forgot what this boss is. The Mad Alchemist, yeah. Mad Alchemist is not hard. As long as you know how to do it. So like if you... I personally think the best way to do this fight is getting really up close, never letting her do anything. Or him. I honestly have no idea what gender this boss is. I really don't care that much, because it's just a video game boss. But like, if you attack him enough, he won't be able to do his attacks, and you kill him. But kind of sorry about that, because I did spoil a lot of his attacks. But he has, I think, like 2 other attacks, because he had that one where he throws his stuff on the ground and it shoots forward like spinning blades, which he already did. He also has the electricity where he again throws stuff at the ground and then electric balls come up and electrocute the ground. But he has 2 more. One of them is where he throws a green bottle and he spawns in the slimes. And then his other one is where he throws a red bottle and it's fire. So like he summons fireballs that chase you and they hurt a lot. It's really painful. Is this the right one? Yeah, great hammers, great axes. Good, good, good. And don't worry, we'll be coming back to these areas in the future, but we need certain stuff to come back to these areas properly. Otherwise, these guys come down, and then 2 more come down. So you have to be really careful here, because if you don't know, then unless you see them out of your corner of your eye, you're probably going to get screwed up by them. They're going to hurt you a lot. Okay. This guy I'm a little more worried about, just because he can be really easy and he can also screw you up really easily. This is the Kraekan Cyclops. He's the Kraekan Cyclops specifically. Also, that attack's really hard to fight. Or, not fight, to get past is the word that I was looking for. Because a lot of this game is about knowing when to dodge, frame perfect dodges and all that. I mean, you probably know that by now, because, you know, it's a Souls game. What type of Souls game have you ever seen that did not include frame perfect dodging? And horrible punishments if you did not do it frame perfectly. Don't jump. Oh, he fell into my trap. I told him not to jump, and he jumped. What a stupid... Oh my god, stop it. Wait, stop. Stop! Let me heal myself. Hold on. Yoink. I wish I had like a blessed page while fighting this boss right now, but I don't, so I will make do. He's a very annoying one, because like that, if you can't tame him, then he just continues spamming attacks, and like they're pretty hard hitting attacks, as you can tell. Ah. Oh, crap. Hiya! Stibby stabby stew. And dead. But yeah, he can be really annoying, because he can just keep jumping back and forth and slamming on you, and if you can't dodge at least a few of them, you can't have time to heal, he'll destroy you, and you'll be dead, and it will suck. Oh, crap, crap, crap. No, please! Oh! God, if that would have killed me, I would have been so sad. I would just cried a river right there if I died. You suck. No, stop it. Get off me. That's right, come over here. Away from the... Oh yeah, the circle he has around him right now is what's making him invincible. And that eye over there is what's doing it. These eyes suck. And if you've ever played Salt and Sacrifice, which is the second game, those eyes come back. But they're like 5 times bigger and 10 times more annoying because they come with bosses. Also, I have blessed weapon now. So I have to align these the way I like them. Just like this. So I can always bless my weapon and I don't need no pages. I just need some magic. Okay. Now we're moving on over here. And when we go through here, we enter the Red Hall of Cages. But we're actually not going into the Red Hall of Cages yet, because this is just a shortcut that you cannot access yet. It's a shortcut for later. Because right now all it does is, you just can get that item. You can't really do much else. So fun. I enjoy this game so much. I know I've said that a lot. But yeah, also these hanging people, that's randomly generated, so every time you come by, or every time you resave or whatever, it'll be a new character there. Like a new set of armor or whatever. I don't know exactly how it works, besides that it's random. Like they just take a random armor set, they're like, yeah, this works. And they throw it together and they're like, hey, this is the character who was just killed and hung. But yeah. This is going to take me to get to my first great weapon. Which is the Warhammer. No, not Warhammer 40k. Just Warhammer. I'm actually going to put the attack speed on. You know, I've never played Warhammer 40k. I'm curious about it. I kind of want to play it at some point. Like on my own, but, you know, I've never played it. If any of you have played it, please, in the comments below, like, tell me, how is it? I'm curious. Here we go. Put on my stone nut, or acorn as some would say. I like to call it my stone nut because it's funny and hilarious, but not many people think so. Yay, level up. Tree of dill pickles. Oh, imagine if it was the tree of dill instead of the tree of skill. There needs to be a video game where your character is a pickle and the skill tree is just called the skill of dill. They need to do that. If someone out there is a game designer and has the ability to make video games, like you can code them and everything, make like a short game or long game, however you want to do it, but make a game where there's a character that is a pickle and the skill tree is called the skill of dill. Please. Like, that would be hilarious. That'd be the best thing ever. Oh, I would pay for that game. I would genuinely pay for the game if it was real. I would pay real money. Also, if you don't know what I'm doing right now, I'm just leveling up the weapon to make it stronger. Look at this hammer. It's huge. If you look behind me, it actually hits the spot behind me for like a quick frame of a second. But it does hit it. So if someone's behind you when you're doing your heavy attack, you'll hit them as well. That's helpful to an extent. Like, it's not like, oh, this is game-breakingly helpful. No. It's nice. It's not the best. Not to say it's not helpful, though. Because it is. In its own respect, it's helpful. Actually, I should probably go down here first. Okay, so I'm not gonna go down. Yeah, I'll go down there. Whatever. There's chain armor and this ring. In here, I'm almost certain that it's... No, it's the light spell. Yeah. Chain armor is in a different area. Oh my god. Now if you... Do I want to do... Yeah, fine. Fine. Have to go around now. But anyways, as I'm going around, I'm going to tell you about the next boss. And the next boss that we're fighting is called the Jester. He is really fast, real big, and really annoying. Because he does a lot of really quick attacks that do moderate damage, but can mess you up pretty easily if you're not careful. He's not a necessarily hard boss by any means, but he's not easy. Because if he can get you to where he can stun lock you or just jump on you 20 times before you can heal. Also, the green key I just used, you get that if you fight the Kraken. So that's why I fought him first, because it allows you to get a quick shortcut behind the boss so you can actually deal extra damage right off the bat. It's very nice. And it's just a shortcut to fighting him. And he's right in here. Because naturally you'd go through the other side. But if you do it like this, you can hit him like immediately. It's really funny. I'm gonna get hit. Yep. Was it worth it? Was it worth it? Yes, sir. Yes, it was. But yeah, he's really fast and really annoying. Makes it difficult to like heal and do things that are necessary. Use the Great Hammer. Because that's a big boy damage right there. Which you might be saying, of course it's big boy damage. It's a great hammer. Why would they put small boy damage on such a big weapon? I don't know. Why would they? Some games do that. Some games have like a weapon that's the size of a freaking building and does 2 points of damage. Oh, I forgot he hits you from behind as well. Oh no! Oh god, his range, I forgot. Oh my god, stop it. Jesus. Yeah, like I said, he can be really annoying. Yeah! And that's why I like great hammers. Because the damage they do is ridiculous. Ah, beautiful. And we're moving on. So if we go up here, we're going to go through here, and we're going to talk to the mini Jester. And I'm pretty sure he has a red beard, so I think he's Irish. Anyways. Greetings, friend. You come to chat. From where I sit, you seem the matter. Fork, spoon, knife, and a drowned man's wife. Where I come from, in is out, down is up, and up is down. Plate, cup, bowl, and a broken widow's soul. Would you like this rich perspective? Hold on. Give me 1 second, please. Would you like this rich perspective? Trust me, Lord, it's quite authentic. Elbow, jaw, knee, and grave beneath the sea. Yeah, sure, why not? Fear not, then extend your hand. This is a great power in the band, white, searing hot, and an iron-forged thought. I love him because he rhymes, and it's really funny. I like his character. He's very funny. Where to go, Brand? Seek and find the hollowed stones. What comes next, I trust you'll know. Fate, faith, fade in the calm beneath the shade. Seek and find the hollowed... Oh yeah, he just says the same thing. And you can get his armor. It'll look very ridiculous if you do this. Let's go up here. I need to remember to come back here once I have the wall jump ability. Otherwise, I am actually going to end the episode once I get back to the sanctuary. But this is a really fun game. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. I know I did. I could, I could just talk about this game for hours. I know everyone out there's got some game of theirs that they feel the same way, where they could, you could just talk for hours on end, never really needing a break, never needing to stop, and that's how I feel when I play this game. I could play it for hours on end. I could talk about it for hours on end. And yeah, I just hope you guys really enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next video. And until then, have a wonderful day.